Hi, I'm AJ with Gazelle Sports Grand Rapids. I'm an assistant manager here at the store. I'm here today to talk to you about the cross-country spikes for 2018. We're going to break the video down by talking about the entry-level spikes for some of those first-year or second-year athletes. Then we're going to talk about mid-range spikes for some of those athletes a little more comfortable running cross-country, maybe it's their third or fourth year. Finally, we'll talk about the top-tier spikes, looking for athletes who are trying to reach peak performance. We're here to talk about the entry-level cross-country spikes. These spikes make for a great transition from trainers into your first pair of racing shoes. So each of these is going to have a little more cushion in the sole to kind of ease that transition. They're going to have spikes on the sole to increase traction for a cross-country race, as well as a little more aggressive pitch to the shoe to get you into a racing form. It's great for that athlete who's newer to a running shoe and newer to a racing spike and working on improving that form and strength. So first we have the Saucony Kilkenny in 2 men's colors and 1 women's color. It's got a full rubber outsole, a 4 spike plate, and a little bit thicker upper to protect from some of the conditions or potentially getting stepped on with spikes. Next we have the Nike Rival XC. This one is a little more of a sock-like fit, has a 6 spike plate and a little bit less rubber on the sole to provide a little less weight. Each of these is great for an entry-level athlete. And for the men's, we have 2 colors in the black and the blue, and then the women's colors up front. Next, we're going to talk about the mid-range cross-country spikes. They're going to provide a lighter weight fit, have more technical materials to give you a little more fitted shape, and then have a little bit more aggressive pitch to it to get you in that racing foot shape. These are going to be for those athletes who have 1 to 2 years experience under their belt and are looking to take their racing to that next level and push to that next barrier. So first, we're going to talk about the Saucony Havoc. This shoe has a sock-like fit for the upper, as well as an aggressive rubber outsole and a 6 spike plate to give you a little bit additional traction. Next, we'll talk about the Adidas XCS, which is also coming with that rubber outsole with a little more aggression, 6 spike plate, and a stitched-in tongue to give a little more foot-shaped fit. Finally, the New Balance XC7 has a full rubber outsole, again a 6 spike plate, and then a little more contoured fit to the foot shape to make that take that racing to the next level. Lastly, we're going to talk about our top-tier cross-country spikes. These are great for that athlete who's confident in their form and ready to maximize their performance. Each of these spikes is going to have a nice sock-like fit and have a more aggressive pitch, so it's important to be confident in your form to maximize the benefits out of these spikes. First, we'll talk about the Brooks Mach in its 18th model. It's a great spike for that repeat user for the loyal Brooks racer. This one is a fantastic transition from cross-country to track because it's got the plastic and rubber outsole. Next, we'll talk about the New Balance XC5000 with an anatomical shape, a stitched-in tongue, and an aggressive pitch. It's a great cross-country spike and very comfortable. Next, we'll talk about the Nike XC Forever. With the flywire through the midfoot, it provides a nice secure fit. Again, a nice sock-like upper with a snug feel over the forefoot. Really fitted spike for racing. And finally, our lightest spike yet, the Saucony Carrera. Again, with the stitched-in tongue and the sock-like fit, they've incorporated their new ISOFIT upper and a nice 6 spike plate to keep this one really aggressive and fast. Thank you for watching the 2018 video covering our cross-country spikes. If you'd like to get a pair for yourself, feel free to shop online through the link in our description or come to any of our 5 stores to try them on for yourself. We also have a great selection of gear that'll help take you through the rest of your cross-country season. And feel free to subscribe to the channel and make sure you stay up to date on all of our gear and offerings that we have coming up.